Okay, I'll just kind of watch it and see if I got it. I think, well, it says on air. It's in really big print, so I think we're live. Okay. All right. So I just want to say good evening and welcome to the Mucky Duck, and I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad. Lloyd and I started playing this venue back in 1997. So it's we have a long history here working with this venue. And I gotta say, before we even kick things off here, which this is actually our first official show in front of a live audience, that we can have somewhat capacity in here for a live audience. And I couldn't think of a better place to have this happen. And before I continue, I just want to, I want to also thank Rusty and Teresa for just the example that they set during the pandemic with feeding the doctors and the nurses. They went above and beyond when it comes to local business supporting. So it was an inspiration. And tonight, he's shy about it, but he has a brand new album out. It comes out the first Friday in September. He's humble to a fault. He's been on Austin City Limits more than anyone in the history of the program. And he recently got a call from Rodney Crowell and said, "Hey, come join me on shows." And next thing you know, he was just playing with Rodney Crowell, and I still feel so fortunate and filled with gratitude to have the opportunity to not only work with him, but to consider him a friend and also have him to be such a pivotal part of my life. So please make welcome Lloyd Maines.
Yeah, and I actually thought that I would never do a record of my own because I've stayed busy playing on other people's records, but Terri has been hounding me. She's been on my ass for about 10 years to do a record, and so finally I did it, and I did it with my grandchildren, and so it's kind of a family thing, and so I had a lot of fun with it, and it's something that I can leave for their archives, as if they really care at this point, except that they are playing on it, so that'll keep their interest going.
Well, let's go ahead and get started with some music. Live like a bird, change like a leaf, keep a name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you've got the time. I got a yard without a fence, a heart you can hold your body against, keep a name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you've got the time. Need, got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. You gotta live with passion, love with the same. Hold the key to your chains. Keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you've got the time. You gotta own your own universe. Roll in the grass, kiss this earth. Keep my name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you've got the time. Need, got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Need, I got a need to be wanted, and a need to be free. Live like a bird, change like a leaf, keep a name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you've got the time. You gotta bend like a willow, flow like a reed, live like a bird, change like a leaf, keep a name in your mind, my number in your wallet for when you've got the time. Need, I got a need to be wanted and a need to be free. Need. I've got a need to be wanted. I got a need to be free.
That's an accident, believe me.
Hey, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, where did I put it? All right, has anybody ever heard of the Hardly Strictly Bluegrass Festival? It's a fantastic festival. One of my dearest friends is here tonight. Well, actually, a lot of dear friends are here tonight, but I want to call attention to Tracy Miller, who is now going to become a Texas resident. But, all right, and so she accompanied Lloyd and I when we played the Hardly Strictly Bluegrass Festival, and we happened to cross one of the best musicians we've all ever seen, and it was a street performer, and he was playing the bucket drums, and it just filled my heart with joy. The power of music. It was even though we were at this festival with all these artists, what we saw that most inspired us was this street musician, and this is a tune about it. Chasing after my dreams, I went and had my fortune read. She took my hands and shook her head. She said, take your load down, make it uptown, shake it away. Well, I've got to get out of my own head, go play some music on the street. Got to jam out on some bucket drums and stomp and shout on the backbeat. She said, take your load down, make it uptown, shake it away. Jackson 5. Leave my troubles on the flip side. I got to spin that record round and get funky with some Motown. She said, take your load down, take your load down, uptown. Take your load down, take your load down. Take your load down, make it uptown, shake it away. Thank you. All right, so it's been a long time since we sang together, but before I talk about that, how many people here have never seen me play before? This is your first time. Hey, well, welcome. Oh, welcome. All right, hopefully it won't be your last. I'm so happy that you're here. So I have something to tell you, and I want to go ahead and get the elephant out of the room and in with us. Well, just to be totally honest, I have what's called vocal dysphonia, and I could go into that, but it's interesting to me. But trust me, you're out on a night on the town, you don't want to hear it. All right, so, but in a nutshell, now and then I might sound like a goat. Don't worry, I have goats. I had goats, and I know what they sound like. Now and then I might sound like a donkey, and that's okay. So just know that nobody gets hurt in it, and I still get a chance to do something that I love in perhaps the most authentic way I've ever done it my whole life. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Everything, I call it the trilogy. It's like the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost of neurological challenges, but it's epilepsy, and it's a focal vocal disorder, and it's an essential vocal tremor, which I don't know why they call it essential vocal tremor, because it's not essential. But with these things said, I feel like it's now more than ever an important time to just, no matter what, be authentic. And I feel like my truth has always been something I've sung, and I can't stop. And so, with Spiritual Kind, I thought it would just be a lot of fun. If y'all know it, just sing it at the top of your lungs. And if you don't think you can sing, hey, So I'm serious. Just go ahead and join me on it. And if you don't know it, just go watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Spiritual kind. I keep a cross in my pocket for some peace of mind. I hold on to it when I need a little faith. When I'm lost, I find I'm the spiritual kind. Well, I'm a little bit Catholic and a little bit Jew. I'm a little bit Baptist and Episcopal too. Some call what I say blasphemy. I'm the spiritual kind, it makes no difference to me. All right, here's your part. I am the spiritual kind. I keep a cross in my pocket for some peace of mind. I hold on to it when I need a little faith. When I'm lost, I find I'm the spiritual kind. So my friend Kathy is a spiritual kind. She jumps in her jacuzzi to clear her mind. She keeps a statue of Buddha by her hot tub. When her soul gets cold, she gives his belly a rub. Some folks say he is, and some folks say he ain't. For me, St. Christopher is still a saint. When I get lost, he don't leave me behind. He's always been a guide for the spiritual kind. Don't be shy, let's go. I am the spiritual kind. I keep a cross in my pocket for some peace of mind. I hold on to it when I need a little faith. When I'm lost, I find I'm a spiritual kind. All right, Lloyd, go. This next verse is my tribute to three people that have passed away but forever influenced the Texas music scene as we know it. One was Clifford Antone, and then you had Jesse Guitar Taylor, and then you had Stubbs. Now, I for one am a big fan of Stubbs barbecue sauce. And so if you are too, here's a little secret. People always wanted to know the secret recipe of that barbecue sauce. And he would tell them. He'd say it's love and happiness. Now Antone and Jesse are up in heaven, playing in the choir with their amps on 11. And Stubbs is feeding every angel he can find. Good people, it's blues and barbecue for the spiritual kind. The Dalai Lama says the art of happiness is learning how to live on a whole lot less. To understand it all takes an open mind. I'm just another student of the spiritual kind. All right, now hang on before I get going. I just gotta get a gauge of how loud it's gonna be. Cause so far, I've been thinking that y'all are still stuck in rush hour. It's like you're kinda here, but you're kinda wondering if you turned off the oven, you know? Like, I'm looking out there at these eyeballs staring off. All right. So now, here's where we just kind of gather together and do it. So just as loud as you can, just say, I am the spiritual kind. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now put a little zing and a little zang and a little funk in that, and we've got ourselves a chorus. All righty? So you want to count us in?
1, 2, 3.
I am the spiritual kind. Perfect. I keep a cross in my pocket for some peace of mind. I hold on to it when I need a little faith. When I'm lost, I find I'm the spiritual kind. All right, one more time. Let's go. I am the spiritual kind. I keep a cross in my pocket for some peace of mind. Perfect. I hold on to it when I need a little faith. When I'm lost, I find I'm the spiritual kind. When I'm lost, I find I'm the spiritual kind. All right. Trying to get that in the pocket. It's a given. Thank you. Okay. motion between the moon and the ocean stops when I hear your name. My head is aligned with my heart this time. My body feels the same. Every time I see your face, my world falls into place, and my thoughts take flight. So tell me that you feel, tell me that you feel, tell me that you feel the way I do tonight. It's a given. It's a given. It's a given. Don't you take it away. Every single color fades into the other every time we say goodbye. You're my compass in the dark, you guide my heart as my dreams solidify. So I say, don't you doubt me, I can't do without you. I say, our deal, it's still on. Tell me that you feel, tell me that you feel, tell me that you feel the way I have all along. It's a given. It's a given. It's a given. Don't you take it away. I say calling, I'm calling your name. Although I know you're nowhere in sight, I feel you just the same. Even though you are not with me, I feel you tonight. And I say everything in motion between the moon and the ocean stops when I hear your name. My head is aligned with my heart this time. My body feels the same. It's a given. It's a given. It's a given. Hey, thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's do it. All right. We're going to take you down a trip to memory lane. All right. Let's see. Let's grab. Are there any Cheryl Wheeler fans? All right. Well, I heard this tune of hers in the 90s and fell in love with it. It was such an interesting tune. The way it's composed and the lyrics have always fascinated me. And I started to cover it. And then we ended up recording it for what would be Willery Farm in 1998. But we ended up not using that track and would later re-release it in, I believe it was 2006. And it ended up on a retrospective album of mine called Left Overalls. But this tune, it just has always reached the furthest most corners of my heart. Tune too. I'm not quite there.
As many of you know, we tune because we care. Okay. And I know here in Houston, you would notice there's so many great players.
I'm not sure. It sounds like we're in a spy movie. No, it wasn't that.
I'll just kind of do this ethereal kind of Wyndham Hill thing.
All right.
And then you come in.
I'm worried. In another younger day, I could dream the time away from the universe inside my room. The world is really mine from June to September. And if it wasn't really so, I was lucky not to know, lucky not to wonder why. A pure and golden high is all I remember. A summer flight was buzzing every night when I was young. In this gentle world, my childlike senses knew the world was just my cousin. The wind was a tongue in the voice my lonely moments listen to. So here I am today, my dreams have flown away. I'm where I never thought I'd be. I see things happening to me I never thought I'd see. I lay awake at night till the darkness turns to light. I hear voices calling, 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 and they call, and they call, and they call. They call to me, crying, who's your darling? Who's your partner? Who's your baby now? Who wakes up at night to tuck you in? It don't matter, they'll just make you lonely anyhow. I don't know why you even try to win. Who's your darling? Who's your partner? Who's your baby now? Who wakes up at night to tuck you in? Well, it don't matter, he'll just make you lonely anyhow. Okay, thank you. So all this stuff, what was going on with my voice, it started happening in January 2020. And on the heels of that, I started to get better. And then everything shut down, as you all know, and that was March of 2020. And then I thought, these shoes are the wrong, they're a little clunky. Pardon me as I trip around. So if there ever was a time to have a vocal disorder, it's during a pandemic when you're in isolation. But I remember it was the day the insurrection happened. I couldn't get internet at the house because my internet was out. My router had gone out, and so I went to Best Buy and to get the router. And I was at Best Buy, and I said, "Is this going to be hard to hook up?" And he's like, No, my kids can even hook it up. It's easy. That should have been my first concern. So I get home, and for the life of me, I cannot hook up that router, so I have to call customer service to get help. And I get this woman on the other end of the line, and the router had like 27 numbers, and at that time, it was really hard to even talk. And anything with a vowel sound, it just would come out. So I was on the phone talking to her, and she's like, oh, honey. I said, yes. And you know, it's 8. And she says, we go slow, honey. We go slow. She says, is it A? B? C? D? And so we get through the whole thing. And when I hung up the phone, I thought, that was the first, all this distance between us, but I thought kindness is universal. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that day for many reasons, like the rest of us. But I'll also never forget that moment. Because when I wrote the song I'm about to play, it's about the complete opposite about that. It's about when you want to just talk to a human, and whatever you get on the other end of the line, it ain't that. So this is called Talk to a Human. It's good. Talk to a human, give a dog a bone, press 1, 2, 3, pound key at the tone, drive by satellite to get on, blame retrograde, sleep alone online, looking for somebody or a sign of life, press star 19, please hold, to reach mankind, messenger to Mercury, I want to talk to a human. Only if it pays. It's dog eat dog on the race to space. Download, update, phone to face. The big machine knows our place in line. Alone in line, bumper to bumper, the daily grind they troll. The rabbit hole, please hold, to give your soul. Messenger to Mercury, I want to talk to a human, yeah. I'm invisible to them, let me be clear. It's about the money, honey, ain't about you. So unplug the yellow and try the blue. Alright, I'm back online, looking for somebody or a sign of life. Press star 19, please hold, to reach mankind, please hold, to reach mankind. Hold me, please hold me. Please please hold to reach mankind. Please hold to reach mankind. Hold me. I want to talk to a human. Hey, thank you, friends.
Man, having not played live, I'm kind of winded. And I wasn't even singing. Speaking of singing, Terri actually talked me in. I'm not a singer for one thing, but on my record, and I have to tell you this, on my record, there's one song that I decided I had to sing. I couldn't pass it up because it's a family record, and it's a song written by Terri Allen. And don't be alarmed. I'm not going to sing now because it's such a emotional song, and it's called Bloodlines, and it's just about your family bloodline from as far back as you want to count it. But I started counting up from my mother and father. There's 52 descendants that are direct bloodline from them. So the song's about that. Extremely emotional. And I thought about doing it tonight, but then I knew that I wouldn't make it through it. No, I'm not. No. You can beg. No. Trust me. No. Trust me. There's not enough. You know what? There's not enough money in your bank account. No, because I know what would happen. It's way too emotional. And I want to just show of hands. Anybody else out there? The older you get, the more emotional, or is it just me? Okay. I'm telling you, it's worrisome for me. In fact, sometimes I find myself wanting to cry at grocery store openings. Anybody else? And also show you how bad it is.
What?
My wife and I sat around during the pandemic, watched a lot of TV, a lot of old movies, and sometimes I find myself getting emotional over old movies and TV shows. For example, anybody else in here besides me watch Bonanza? Anyone? Okay. Just to show you how bad it is, and I'm not proud of this, but sometimes I find myself tearing up if Little Joe's mean to Hoss. Anybody else feel that same thing? So, anyway, if you're going to hear me sing, I feel like I'm hawking a book. If you want to hear me sing, you got to buy my CD. No, just kidding.
All right, now get me.
Well, that was a great emotional setup for this song. It's not emotional at all.
I don't know. I still can't decide. I guess let's do F. Let's try F.
Yep.
I think we
You sure?
determined. I think. I don't know. It'll work. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, I just sing it fast. All right. So I am a big fan of Sonny Terri, and he's a harp player. He has since passed, but he. For anybody that just likes blues, at some point you've got to know who Sonny Terri is. Influenced so many folk singers and rock singers, but I ran across this tune that he wrote with Brownie McGee, and it wasn't finished. It was just a chorus, and then I decided to go ahead and add my own verses to it because it reminded me of different relationships that I had been in, and so I decided to go ahead and tell the person what they could do with their attitude in the tune. And it's sung to the Sonny Terri, Brownie McGee, because this is for all you strong women out there.
There's one strong woman. Yeah.
This is for all you strong women out there. Okay, much better. I was worried. All right, now you're there. I see you. You got your groove on. I even see a chin over there going, keep on dogging me. Eyes on up, come on, let me be. Don't you cut me down in front of my friends, then crawl in bed and try to make amends. Keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me. You keep on dogging till the blues come around. You got my soul, you got my heart, so baby don't you pick me apart. I gag your nag, have a little fun. Our little things make you come undone. Keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me. You keep on dogging till the blues come around. Beat my head like a bongo drum. If you wanna ride, baby, use your thumb. It's in my head, that's what you say. And then you bust my chops and walk away, walk away, walk away. Keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me. You keep on dogging till the blues come around. Well, I want to tempt you with my lips. I want to fill your body with my fingertips. Make you moan, flip your switch. But all you want to do is keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me. You keep on dogging till the blues come. You keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me. Keep on dogging me, keep on dogging me. You keep on dogging till the blues come around. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I ran around a track. Or maybe just to my fridge and back. There's been a lot of that lately. All right. Man, I just can't tell you. It's so nice to be back here with you guys, to look out there and be able to make eye contact and just share little snippets of our life through song. It just means a whole lot. I told you to wait in the truck. I'm sorry. That was so inappropriate for what you just said, because it was the most beautiful thing ever and it made me happy. But if I don't use that line one time in a show, then I miss my opportunity, and I'm sorry to have done so at your expense. But thank you. That was so sweet. That was so sweet.
You
Dad.
can forget her by the
I know. All right. So it's Jalen. I want to call out the great sound guy tonight, Jalen. I could use a little bit more of my vocal, just a little bit more.
That was coming.
Oh, as long as it's not going to be problematic for you, Jalen. All right. And if it is, then you don't worry about it. Okay. All right. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. 3, 5, 7. No, I got to go higher than that. All right.
Only 2 frets off.
I know. But at least I was on the field, right? And it's in tune.
Come up a little bit. Turn it.
All right.
A little bit more. You sure your volume pedals?
Yep. All right. Okay. I want to send this out to my sisterhood of the OIOU, which that means Onion Universe. And then I also want to thank the Peterson family, Georgia Peterson. Thank you so much for believing in this nonprofit that I started back in 2012. I feel like you believed in it before I did. And I'm so grateful to you. And it's because of you that wonderful people have been coming into my life. And what this is this organization. It's called the OIOU, which means Onion Universe. And our mission is to help others embrace and enjoy the arts. If they have a disability and they can't drive, we make sure they get a ride and they can come to a workshop. We do everything from paint art to music to writing, you name it. And some of the key people of the OIOU are right over here. Our OIO youth leader, Riley, is right over here. And then we've got Phyllis and Crystal and Kara. And I'm so happy y'all are here. So part of one of the workshops that we do is called Writer's Nest. And I got the idea to host a Writer's Nest, which means you come up with a new song once a week. I got that idea from a friend of mine, Carrie, that hosted a similar type of experience. And it's to help unlock writer's block. So this is a tune that I wrote during a writing course, and it's called The Attic. And it's one of the strangest songs I've ever written because I could see this man in my head, and it's an old man, and he had this story to tell, and I almost feel like I was with him, and I had to sit down, and this is his story. It's my song, and I've never met him, but it's the result of something. I don't know, maybe it was the Nasonex. I don't know. I don't know. But it freaks me out sometimes when I think about it. So this is called The Attic. I'm on the porch. I'm in the attic. I'm on her mind where headstrings bend and heartstrings pull, like the twin fiddles did that peppery afternoon where cod was fried, served with fries, and rolled up in butcher paper. And the girls all had on pale cotton dresses, and they twirled about the dance floor. And the dust rose off the fields and settled on top of our funnel cake. Our first date. Our first date. Our first date, me hiding my bad tooth with my tongue. I was spit-shined and blinking my way through the fairgrounds, her hand feather soft in my own. And we would get on that Ferris wheel. And I would get off that ride 66 years later. I'm gone, but I'm everywhere. I'm gone, but I'm everywhere. She's bent over her walker. Her hands knuckle white over the handles. Angry bones shipwrecked and jutting from underneath a sea of paper skin and blue veins. I see her tears on her cheeks. She's watching the sunset. She's mouthing my name. She's mouthing the name of our only child, a baby girl. She would give us 2 weeks, but she would leave us with a lifetime of memories. She's gone, but she's everywhere. She's gone, but she's everywhere. I'm back home to get Marjorie. And soon, someone else will fill the attic with their own stories, with their own pages, with their own books. And my Marjorie, she will come home with me, and we will rise across this county fair like red balloons. I will rise like wildflowers. We'll be gone, but we'll be everywhere. We'll be gone, but we'll be everywhere. My hope is that they're going to get to use that book, that one book that we never got to use. And they'll fill it with first words and first moments. It's in the attic, it's in a cedar chest, and it's wrapped up in a teddy bear. We're gone, but we're everywhere. 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 Hey, thank you.
Is this in C or D?
It's in C.
D?
C.
D dog?
C cat.
Okay.
It's in
Oh, C cat?
It's in C cat. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Grab this one out here. Okay.
Excuse you.
I know. Clumsy as ever. Always clumsy, my whole career. We were at this showcase one time, and there was a gap in the stage. It was a big, huge showcase where you're supposed to show the world that you know what you're doing, and you get booked a bunch of gigs and stuff. And there was a gap in the stage. It was not that big, but they had shows there the entire day. Nobody had a problem with it. And then they call our name, and I'm ready to play, and I'm walking out, and it's right through the hole. And then I got up, and y'all remember Superstar, right? I got up and went, and I thought that might be a saving grace, but it really wasn't. It kind of went over back then like it did now. But that moment stays with you, and then now and then you bring it up, and then you remember that, thank God, life moves on. But this tune is for friends that pick you up when you have awkward moments. This is called Worthy. from Allsups with a hairdo gone wrong. Loves chicken chimichangas and old country songs. Sure, she used to teach high school. Now she just drives around in her old Chevy sidestep. She picks me up when I'm down. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, 'cause when I'm with them, I'm alright. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, 'cause when I'm with them, I'm alright. I'm alright. We float down the river when life goes upstream. We roll dice, we play cards, we drink wine and share dreams. It took a long time to grow old friends like mine. You know, they circle the wagons when I need peace of mind. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, 'cause when I'm with them, I'm alright. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, 'cause when I'm with them, I'm alright. I'm alright. We make the colors inside the wheel. The labyrinth we walk reminds us what's real. With the Enneagram and with the yin and the yang, in good times and bad, we're the ones who remain. This world are done, I'm gonna jump on a rocket and meet you in the sun. We're gonna roll around the moon and poke holes in the dark, so those that we love will see us in the stars. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, 'cause when I'm with them, I'm alright. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, 'cause when I'm with them, I'm alright, yeah. Make me worthy of the love of my friends, and when I'm with them, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. Yeah. Hey, thank you. It's about time. Thank you. So, not to alarm anybody, but I'm about to do just that. Have y'all realized that they're starting to put Christmas ornaments up? Yeah, they are. They are. They are putting them up. They're putting up the Christmas ornaments before the pumpkins. So, I always felt there should be a law about that. Like, you cannot, I've always felt like give Thanksgiving its day. Don't put up Christmas. Let the turkey have the day, And but they are, and I'm telling you this for a reason, because it's about time, and time is passing, and it is about time.
Some moves.
Hey. All right, I'll try. I'll make something up. All right, so someone give me a word, any word. Was it dog? Okay. All right. I have dog. Okay, I need 2 more words. Dog, chicken, 1 more word. Okay, that works. Okay, dog, chicken, and rutabaga. All righty.
She'll do it. Trust me. She'll make it work.
What did I just can't remember. Oh, I didn't use speaker picks on this. Chick, 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 here, chick, 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 here, chick, chick. I got a dog, I got a dog, I got a dog. His name is Rutabaga. It's a shame 'cause he comes too little to mater. Chicka 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 chickadee chickadee chicka chick 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 chickadee chickadee. Hey hey, Rutabaga, please don't bite my next door neighbor. Last time that you did, the whole neighborhood went on the skids. Chickadee 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 chick 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 chickadee chick 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 chickadee chick. All I gotta say is, I got a dog named Rutabaga. He'll come if you talk to my neighbor. He'll come and he'll come real loud. And he likes to take that moon and howl. He likes to run round in circles. He sure does like to dig a ditch. Last time he did that to my next door neighbor. She came over and she said, "You!" I said, "Chickadee, chickadee, 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 chick, chick, chickadee, 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 chick, 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 chickadee, 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 chick, chick, chick." That's all I say. That. I say dreams vary in size. When I'm down to the wire, I compromise. I can do this or do that instead. But first I gotta get out of my bed. It's carpe diem on a caffeine buzz. I'm chemically awake, but my brain's in a fuzz. It's folks with too much time on their hands. You're right in the middle of the day that I planned. It's about time and how I use it. It's about time and how I lose it. Time. It's about time. I say time. I can't beat it. Time. I can't meet it. Time. I feel it slip by before I get a grip. It's about time and how I use it. It's about time and how I lose it. Time. It's about time. So sometimes I pinch my wallet till my knuckles bleed and I no longer want what I think that I need. Sometimes I charge it up and come around and spend my time turning what I did around. It's procrastination or living up to somebody else's expectations. It's beyond my means, over my head. I'm racing through the green while I'm living in the red. It's about time and how I use it. It's about time and how I lose it. Time. It's about time. I said time. I can't beat it. Time. I can't beat it. Time. I feel it slip by before I get a grip. It's about time and how I use it. It's about time and how I lose it. Time. It's about time. Undersexed, overworked, overtaxed, bammed, slammed, wham, bam, and thank you, ma'am. To get up, go to work, come home, go to bed. Same old, every day, every day. I just want some time for myself, don't you get it? I just want some time for myself, don't you get it? I just want some time for myself, don't you get it? I just want some time for myself, don't you get it? I just want some time for myself, don't you get it? I just want some time. Chickadee, chickadee, chick, 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 chickadee, chickadee, chick, chick, chick. Just want some time. For if I have myself deletable time, I can't beat it. Time, I can't beat it. Time, I feel it slip by before I get a grip. It's about time and how I use it. It's about time and how I lose it. Time. It's about time all the time, yeah.
when she tries to be clever, she drops a beat. But that's okay. But I like the cleverness. I like the cleverness. Yeah, that's good.
Thank you. All right, let's do Love You Strong.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So back in, I believe it was 2000. When did Love You Strong came out? I think that came out in 2010. And I wrote this tune. I had the whole song pretty much done, but I needed 3 words. I was missing 3 words, and I ended up getting a little message from my friend. Her name is Dana, and she sent me this message. She said, "Hey Terry, just a little note to you today to say that I love you strong." And I thought, oh, there are my words right there. There are my words. So I ended up making her a co-writer on my tune because the song wouldn't be a song without her. So this is also something that I dedicate to my family and to other families that end up needing to caretake or take care of somebody, caregivers. Get some water. So you can't always fix something, and you don't know what to say, but what we can all do is love our loved ones strong. You make me happy. You make me feel so good. I know that I'm understood when I speak my mind. Wish you could say, baby, baby, let's lose control. I wanna rock your soul and leave our troubles behind. You don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night, you are right where you belong. You don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night and let me love you strong. I wish you could trust me. I wish you could lose your doubt. The second guessing I can do without. Have faith in me. I'm in it for the good times. I'm in it for the bad times. I'm in it for the long run. Let me love you strong. You don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night, you are right where you belong. And you don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night and let me love you strong. Welcome home, my lover. Welcome home, my best friend. I give to you completely. I give it all when you let me in. You don't want want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night, you are right where you belong. You don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night and let me love you strong. Stay the night and let me love you strong. Hey, thank you.
Okay, folks, the dreaded sing-along. Come on, come on. This, just put yourself in that Kerrville frame of mind. A sing-along. Terri wrote this sitting around her kitchen table years ago with a few of her friends, contemplating how to mature gracefully. And I think she came up with a good song here. And there's a part in it, Terri proves that plagiarism is not dead. Because we were very careful, though, to use just under the maximum amount of words to where Steppenwolf would sue her. But it hadn't happened yet, thankfully.
Okay.
So anyway, when we get to that part in the song, I expect you
Have
to...
them practice it.
Huh?
Have them practice.
No. It's going to be a surprise. No. You're going to know the song. You're going to know the song. I think there's probably some people in here that are baby boomers, right? Okay, yeah. So you're going to know the song. You're going to know when it comes time, and just give it your all.
Okay.
And Terri had to come up with a clever name for this. So she came up with a very original name, 50 Shades of Hay. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you, there's the only song, the only word that sing along is hay, and then the song that I was talking about.
Okay.
Confused? All right.
Alrighty. Well, I've been trying to fit in to my new body and my new skin. I can twerk with the best of them. I got that figured out. Where's my berry Manilow? I want something soft to soothe my soul. When I turn on the radio, all I want to do is shout, here we come.
Hey!
Doctor says I need clarity, Prozac for stability, Valium for my sanity, and hormones to keep world peace. Menopause is just like Oz. I cry and laugh just because the flying monkeys in my brain wear ruby slippers and drink champagne.
Hey!
Goes the rock and rollers.
Hey!
Goes the storytellers.
Hey! Right here.
Goes the crowd.
Born to be wild.
Hey! Let them sing.
Hey!
I do my own thing.
Hey!
Let freedom ring with 50 Shades of Hay. Yeah. Middle age, bring it on, get it on, bang a gong. I get a hot flash, then I'm cold. I'd laugh, but my bladder won't hold. My neck has been descending, and chin hairs seem to have no ending. Gravity can take my face, a mammogram will put me back in place. Hey! Hey! My skin got weird, I have sideburns growing out of my ears. My feet hurt in every pair of shoes, but I get back up when I get the blues. I won't be cast aside. I paid my dues to enjoy my ride. I'm a woman, there's no doubt. I don't settle for less. I live out loud. I bought reading glasses in excess until I failed my driving test. I may be blind, I feel blessed, cause I see what matters and I ignore the rest. From hip dysplasia to rosacea, nothing in this world can phase a no drama. Middle-aged mama telling it like it is. I'm 50 shades into the show, whys and ways you do not know. 50 shades inside my soul.
Born to be wild.
Hey, goes the rock and rollers.
Hey,
Goes the storytellers.
hey, one more time.
Goes the crowd.
Born to be wild.
Hey, let 'em sing. Hey, I do my own thing. Hey, let freedom ring with 50 shades ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, daughter. All right. Oh, thank you. Gosh, we have a few more tunes to do for you. What a good night. I feel lucky. Lucky. All right, where'd you go? I'm in C. I'm in C.
I have no idea.
You want to make something up to that too?
Train of thought, huh?
I'll make something up to it. Want me
No,
to?
no.
All right. I'm
You're
on a
making
roll.
Too much stuff up.
All right. All right. When I turned 40, I had a goal to learn how to do yoga. And so I went to this class and I sat on the front row so that I could see the teacher. And she was not very unwound or something. She's built like a pretzel and she could stick her head, her leg behind her head and bend and touch the ceiling. And I felt completely off in that class. And then she came up to me, she said, "You need to learn how to breathe." And I thought, well, you think by this age I'd know how to breathe. So I went home feeling dejected and ate a bunch of candy bars. And then got into the Bluebell ice cream. And then I did my yoga that way. And a little meditation too. And a few Hail Marys forgive me from my binge. And then I wrote this tune. If I had a daughter, I would tell her that the first breath of life is the easiest. From then on, it takes years of practice. Because if you know how to keep air in your lungs, you're going to survive when fate tackles you, rubs your face in the astroturf, and grinds its cleats into your back. If I had a daughter, I'd tell her that it's better to be out there on the field of life, taking hits and making touchdowns, than being one of those folks that bitch about the game from the bleachers. If I had a daughter, I'd want her to face life in its peaks and valleys with grit, modesty, hope, compassion, and love. I'd want her to accept herself, watch the stars instead of her weight, love her body, feed her soul, dance with her curves, see those blue veins as a masterpiece. Howl at the moon instead of her hair, and live her life inside out. If I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, she would hold her head high and strut through this world as a more than instead of a less than. She'd trust her voice, speak her mind, and seek the truth. 'Cause if it talks like a duck and walks like a duck, well then yeah, it just might be a skunk. If I had a daughter, she'd know that gay or straight, pinstriped or polka-dotted, tie-dyed or solid, straight-laced or bent, she'd have my acceptance and my blessing in regard to whomever she gave her heart to. And when she got low, and when she needed me, I'd be there. I'd give her a compass to help her see things back to a better reality. And when her soul hit the low notes, or if some fool was to walk into her world and try to use her as a kick drum, you can bet I'd be there. I'd teach her how to turn the whole thing into a song. If I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, I would want her to be willing to venture into the great unknown, but she would build her own universe. If I had a daughter, I would keep her with me in every breath of every moment. I'd wake with her name on my lips. I'll go to bed with her dreams in my heart. If I had a daughter, I would want one like Riley. She's here tonight. She's part of the OIO youth. And I love her, and I love watching her grow older and having just a little bitty speckle of her development in life. I think I learned more from her than I can teach. But Riley, this is for you. If I had a daughter, if I had a daughter, thank you. Hey, thank you, y'all. We have time for one more. This will be our last song, and we just really had a ball. We just had a ball. I want to thank Lloyd Maines for performing with me. I want to thank Susan Darrow for the KPFT and all that Susan Darrow does is to support independent artists. And really, KPFT is a great station. So I want to thank y'all for supporting our music during the pandemic. When I bought this property to create an art center, I bought it thinking that I would be totally well, and I bought it without knowing there would be a pandemic. And and there was a day that I sat outside and I thought, well, it just might not work. We did our live stream April 2020, and we're able to do a broadcast live on Facebook, and people sent in donations for the show, and then from then on out, it just helped, and it carried me through, and I'll never forget that. Thank you. Thank you. And that didn't just happen to me. That happened to all of my friends. We were all able to hang on and ride out that time. And is it the wrong fret?
I think it is. Check it out.
Let me see that. Is it 3, 5? Okay. That got me through math. I remember not knowing how to count back change and just being mortified. And that was when I had a job at Baskin Robbins, and I was mortified, but the person that was only more mortified than me was my boss when I was going. All right.
That's it.
I didn't learn how to do that in FOM. I just did fundamentals of math. All right. So Lloyd Maines, this is our last tune.
Yep.
All right. And there's a fantastic artist playing tonight. Her name is Garrison Starr, and that show will happen a little bit later. All right. Thanks again for coming. We had a great time. Thank you.
Terri wrote this next song about mean people. We both agree there is no room in this world for mean people. So. Remember the songs. It's the semantics that we've forgotten in the last 2 years.
I was trying to be cool with it.
But they're all coming back.
I found the lions. I escaped the jaws. I kept a few of their teeth. I let them keep their claws. I found the lions. Well, maybe they found me. Could have been bad luck. It could have been my destiny. I played dead, my pulse was too loud. Hyenas giggled, the lions formed a crowd. I played dead, buzzards in the tree waited for the lions to make a meal out of me. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle.
Yeah.
Swim through the ocean, eat the fish in the sea. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find me. I found the lions, I fell into their lair. No one was there to help me, no one was there to care. I found the lions, or maybe they found me. When you stumble in the jungle, it's all a mystery. I played dead, they tossed me around. I kept one eye on the buzzards and the other on the ground. I played dead, my blood turned thin. Hyenas giggled, the lions came and I say, don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean, eat the fish in the sea. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find me. 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 You will find me. Out of me, you'll get a little grub, a little bit of skin and a bone for the cub. No monkey, no beast, no dinner, no feast, no flood of blood, to say the least. And out of me, you'll come to find I'm the key, your state of mind. Out of me, you'll get all that you will come to regret. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean, eat the fish in the sea. I say, don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find, you will find. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean, eat the fish in the sea. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find me. 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 You will find me.
Terri Hendrix.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hang on. I want to take our photo. I want to take an Ussie. I want to take an Ussie so y'all don't leave yet. I'm going to do a photo and a video. Hang on.